Hey everybody, welcome back. I actually just got back from vacation and I already pulled the eggs off of this girl. But this Pastave clown, 100% double het MJ Xanthic pied female, laid 6 eggs for me. I'm hoping they weren't sitting in here too long before I was able to pull them out. But she's actually available for sale now. She is, I think, the only female I've ever seen listed that was a clown double het MJ Xanthic pied. So, working on that triple recessive lightning clown pied project, I think she was the only one ever available that is a proven breeder. So get her while you can. She was on 6 eggs, and my biggest fear always doing this was going on vacation and missing a clutch and having it sit inside the incubator or inside the female's tub for an extended period of time. She was actually due to lay, I think it was like July 4th, and I left like the 9th, and she still didn't lay. And I came back on today, I think the 13th, and the eggs were already in there. So at some point over the last 3-4 days, she laid eggs. I'm hoping 2 of them she like bucked out. They all had veins. They all have embryos. I'm hoping that the ones that were kind of bucked out were warm enough. I mean, luckily it's been hot, so the ambient temperature in the room is about 80. But literally for the last 5 years, I almost had been planning vacations around when I thought females were gonna lay, or just not going on vacations. Luckily, I never missed a clutch. This is the first time it's ever happened. Go figure. But that clutch has the potential to make triple recessive lightning clown pieds. Not great odds, because it was a pied double het MJ clown to a clown double het MJ pied. So hopefully I can make some MJ clowns out of it. That would be really cool, because honestly I haven't seen those really on the market either, ever sold on the market. So I'd like to make some of those and see what they look like, because I have Orange Dream Blade Pastel and Mojave in there too, so that could make for some really cool looking clowns. Actually, this male, I just sold him, but this is the clown, I think what would be the visual clown version of it. Oop. And now he's in shed, but this is, let me see if I can, the version of it, which I believe is a pastel Mojave OD blade clown in shed, but I think that's what it would look like. Now, if it turned that Xanthic, that'd be a pretty cool looking snake. So I'm hoping that that's what we get out of there. It would be really cool to make an Xanthic clown out of that. So that's that. This is Scarlet here in her new house. She's just hanging out. It's nighttime here, so she's just sort of kind of poking out there. She's liking her new house. I really don't know how else. You're not going to really see it because of the glare. I don't know how else to do this. She's luckily hasn't destroyed this yet. I just put in a bunch of heavier wood, hoping that it doesn't destroy the cage too much. And she hasn't really destroyed it, so hopefully it stays that way. But she seems to be enjoying the new 8-foot long enclosure. But I wanted to show you another female here who's laying and collect these eggs. This is a first-time mom as well. I believe it looks like she's done laying here. And so this I'm really excited about, because she's actually laying it when I came home today. Luckily, I caught her in time, and hopefully I didn't miss any of those eggs. So this is a pinstripe clown pied het hypo female. And she was bred to my black-head leopard Mojave hypopied het black Xanthic male. So I'm looking for some. Oh, this is a cool shot here. I'm looking for black-head leopard Mojave pinstripe hypopieds that are double het clown black Xanthic. So we're looking for a double visual recessive, double het recessive. Hopefully I just get a bunch of hypopieds. If I do get hypopieds, I know they're all het clown. The only thing I'd have to test for would be het black Xanthic. But I think his genes combined with the pinstripe there, which I love in clown pieds. Hopefully it brings maybe even a little more pattern in. If I can get his like purple colorations with maybe a little more pattern with the pinstripe, I could be making some beautiful hypopieds out of this pairing. So I'm hoping for that. Let's see. I think maybe she only has 4 eggs. I think I didn't really count a whole lot in there. So let's see what we got. She should be done laying at this point. Let's see. I think she should be done. And this girl will be on the market too. Once we get her back on food. So that other female was just, I just pulled her off those eggs earlier today. Her I'm pulling off now. We got 4 eggs. That's what I thought we got out of her because she was not a very big female. So we only got 4 eggs, which is okay. These are actually, as you can see, like really decent sized eggs. So 4 eggs is fine. First time mom. She was not a big snake. I wasn't expecting a ton out of this clutch because of how small she was. I mean, she was probably right at my 1500 gram limit for where I like to have these females. So she's, I guess you would say, on the smaller side of the range I usually typically like to breed them at. These are bigger eggs, so hopefully that means, you know, we get nice, big, healthy babies. She's probably, let me get her put back up here. Come on. There we go. She is probably, I would say, probably around 1,000 grams at this point after laying. If I can get a close up here over. There you go. She's about 1,000 grams. I bought her from Chimera a year or so back, and this is her first clutch. So, you know, we got these nice 4 really big eggs here that barely fit into those trays. She is available as well, so she's a pinstripe clown-pied het hypo. She's a triple recessive snake, really cool female. You know, she's gonna make a really nice breeder for somebody that hypo clown-pieds is a fantastic project. I think it's kind of being slept on a little bit. You know, everybody's trying to work DG into it, which obviously I don't have any complaints about because it looks fantastic. But I think people are sleeping on the hypo a little bit, and it's a little more readily available, a little easier to breed and get a hold of at this point. But there still isn't a lot of it because hitting a triple recessive is difficult. But that's why, you know, I think you might even see better returns out of breeding and trying to make the triple recessives for the hypo clown pies before the DGs because they're going to be harder to acquire. But we'll see about that, how that plays out. I think this clutch is very exciting because if I do hit any hypo pies, there's going to be a lot of potential with those babies. They're going to look pretty darn cool. And I have high hopes for this clutch. Again, only 4 eggs, but you know, some really nice potential there. Potential quad recessive snakes, double visual, double hets. The other clutch I put away today, hopefully all those eggs are still good. They are potential triple recessives, triple visuals I can make out of that one. I have 3 other clutches in the incubator. I have 2 more females that are due in the next week. And then I have 1 more clutch due next month, and that'll be it. Those will be the final clutches that I have coming out of here. So once they all hatch, which they'll be done hatching by October, I guess, the first week of October, hopefully I get all those babies sold out the door by the time Thanksgiving rolls around, which is what my final plan is. So we're plugging along. We're doing everything we can to get these out the door. Oh, if you were interested in that clutch, these guys, I don't have full test results back. You know, this is the Confusion Clown Het Pied Pos Het DG clutch. Let's see. We got this nice little pinstripe clown here. We have this. I'm kind of just cherry picking. This nice little clown here. This nice little visual DG here. I might as well show you this last one too. This one I'm actually not sure if it's a visual clown or not. But I got preliminary results back from Charlie at Gray Rider. He said they all look like they tested positive for Het DG, which is fantastic. Now, this one obviously I tested for Het Clown too. But all of these clowns, all the visual clowns, are triple recessive snakes. So at the very worst, they are clown, double het DG pied. He's going to test for visual on the clowns as well, visual DG, because I guess it's a separate test they have to run. This is the confusion male here. So this is a confusion clown, het DG, het pied. So these are all going to be available. I think maybe one or two of them haven't eaten yet. I will post them on Morph Market once they're updated. I might have them posted by the time this video shows up, and hopefully by then he has the full results back to me as well, so I know exactly for sure what's going on. But I hit fantastic odds if that's the case with those snakes, because I only had it was a double het DG clown to a pied double het DG clown, so I didn't have very good odds of hitting visual DGs or visual clowns or double hets, and it looks like I did that on basically all of the clutch, because if all 4 of the clowns came out, I only had a 50% chance of hitting visual clown, and they all came out at the very worst het DG, and the other one's a visual DG when I have to test that one for het clown. So, you know, I hit fantastic odds in that clutch, which again, combined with the codoms I had in that clutch, you know, pulls up the floor of what the value of those snakes are. They make it more valuable to people buying them, because not only are they in a triple recessive project, they bring in a bunch of codoms. That's the key to a lot of this is, yes, everybody's preaching you need to breed recessives, recessives, recessives. You need to have doubles and triples and quads. But the other aspect of that, which skyrockets the price of those, is having the extra codoms in those double, triple, quadruple recessives. This clutch does that for me. It brings in a lot of those codoms. I had Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Confusion, Pinstripe, Leopard, Possible Fire in that clutch. So I have 5 to 6 codoms that could be spread out throughout that clutch. So I'm really excited to get the formal results of the DG and clown testing back in that clutch as well. So those will be starting to get posted as I found out. One of them's already had 2 meals, 2 of them had 1 meal. And since I got back, I haven't fed the ones that haven't eaten yet. I might actually put the mice in there tonight for them. So hopefully they have meals tonight too. They're ready to eat. And then I can start getting those out the door once I get the results back. So keep your eyes open on those if they're not already listed. The babies will not be part of the half off sale. The half off sale was just for the adults I was trying to clear out. The babies, unless they're still around in October, which I don't think they will be, I'll just be trying to price them a little more aggressively so they sell, but they're not going to be half off. But they will be available. So check that out, and we'll see you guys next time.